Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome into my channel, The Rare Gazelle. My name is Reem, and welcome into your reading. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Pisces. All my readings are timeless. So I'm going to get into your channeled messages that I scried through scripted writing, and then I will get into your spiritual growth reading using the tarot and oracle cards that we have here. And then your love reading, which will be timestamped in the comment section down below. Pisces, I did your channeled messages on June 19th. I believe that's a significant day for this collective group, June 19th. There was a shift that occurred on June 19th for you, so it was just a few days ago. And then I wrote down number 2222 was a really heavy frequency in your space, and I felt very guided to do your reading today, and it just so happens to be June 22nd. So regarding those dates, there are some shifts. I do feel like there are more than one shifts taking place, okay, here for you. So pay attention to how you were feeling on those days, your dreams, if you even received any channeled messages or feelings, thoughts, emotions. So pay attention to that, okay, for those specific dates. So today and then June 19th. I got a very intense message that started to come through of someone. I felt as if someone was picking me up and then putting me over there. And I got this notion that you are being rebirthed into the hand of the divine. As soon as that articulation started to come through for me, like I felt like I wanted to say that you were being rebirthed into the hand of the divine. A vision came through where I started to see multiple hands that were filled with light. I just saw a bunch of hands filled with this light. So the light is very prominent in your energy. And then I started to get this energy of haunting the past. Now, the past doesn't haunt us, we haunt the past. And I felt as if you were revisiting your past, not all aspects of yourself, but just certain aspects of yourself. And as I'm talking about that, I'm being brought to my laptop battery life is at 55%. So 555 frequency is here for you. I felt as if you, like an aspect of yourself was living in the past, and the rest of yourself is over here in the now moment, manifesting, creating, but there's a little part of you that's in the past. And as soon as I started to make that connection that you were in fact haunting your past, a vision of the hands started to appear again, and I saw the hands kind of scoop me up and put me from the past into the present. So I feel like this aspect of yourself is being scooped up and being brought into the present moment. And I feel like this aspect of yourself existed in your past, but just existed, didn't necessarily serve any purpose for your soul or for your growth by being there. It just simply existed, and it took up space, took up energy, took up focus. It just existed. Now that it is being scooped up by the hand of the divine into the present, I feel as though it is a source of renewal, okay? It's coming together with yourself. It feels like there's this wholeness in your present moment, and it's being like offered to you as a source of renewal. This energy, this aspect of yourself that just existed into the past, that haunted your past, is now being presented and offered to you in the present moment as a source of renewal. And I do feel like this is a shadow aspect. So we'll get into the cards and unfold this a little bit more for you. Taurus had a similar energy of something that just existed now is being being offered and utilized as a source of renewal. So you could have Taurus in your chart, or just may resonate with that reading, okay? Physically, I feel as though there's something with your eyes right now. There's light sensitivity is something that I was sensing. So you may be noticing that you're very sensitive to light, very particularly now. And it's because of this energy here, okay, with the divine, the vision of multiple hands filled with light. But now I'm also feeling, now that I'm speaking this out loud for the first time, I'm getting that this aspect of yours that traveled, or that is being scooped up by the hands of the divine from the past into the present, is kind of like finally waking up. And you know, when you wake up, your eyes have to adjust. You know, you feel a little bit groggy, you feel kind of foggy in the morning, your eyes are adjusting to the light. So I'm getting that kind of energy. I saw numbers 48, I saw numbers 858, and then I got this message come through of the light is in your present moment. And then I saw a vision of a figure I couldn't see yet, but just their silhouette. So I do feel like that's correlated to your love reading. I am getting a new love energy coming into your space. The fact that I couldn't necessarily see this person, but just their shadow, just their silhouette, not their shadow, just the silhouette of this person. I do feel like this is someone that you haven't met yet, seen yet, or for some of you, it's just a new person and they're unveiling who they really are to you. And then I got buses. I just wrote down buses. I don't know why. Maybe someone takes a bus, is a bus driver. There's something going on with buses for some of you. So this is your scripted channeled messages, okay, that I scried. So what I do is I typically take a picture of this, post it on the community page, and you guys can take a look. I highly recommend that a lot of people look at the scripted channel messages, because some of you may feel different messages when you read the words, or how they're laid out, what word is beside another one. Some of you may get hits and downloads just by reading something that was channeled. So highly recommend that you do that. So let's get into your channeled messages. And we're going to go to the Crow Oracle deck first. All right, thank you, Spirit of the Most High. Thank you to my great grandmother, Nella. Thank you for your protection, your guidance. Thank you. Okay, one more shuffle. I just got 333. Direction, number 12. I love this. I love this. 12, direction. And then you have here protection at the bottom of the deck, number 38. It's interesting. This is 32. This was at the bottom of direction. And my attention was brought to it, but decided to shuffle to see what it comes out. And that is definitely that card here for you. 38, again, protection at the bottom. Underneath that is 23, growth. And just wanted to show you the mirrored frequencies here, 32 and 23. Okay, those are mirrored energies. I just heard mirror, mirror on the wall. I don't know what that's about. Okay. Okay, so there's an aspect of yourself that hasn't grown because it was in the past. I feel like a lot of your I feel I'm getting a lot of your instinct here with nature. Your instinct was to move in a very particular direction, move in a very particular path. And this was something that I feel as if you were extremely excited about. Starting a new project, moving, getting a new job, just even thinking differently, rewriting your future, rewriting your now moment, just rewriting your Akashic records, creating, manifesting. I feel like there's a lot of excitement and joy that propelled you forward. You used your instincts to direct you. And I feel like you directed change in your life. You pinpointed what needed to change, and thus it happened, is the energy that I was getting here. And so as you were moving along, and you did move, you did grow, there was an aspect in your past, and yes, underneath that is memory. Underneath all of this is memory and distance. Okay? There was a part of yourself that was distanced from this energy, that was moving, that was growing, that was changing, transforming, okay? But there was an aspect that was still in the past, holding on to a really distant memory, okay? A distant memory. You see how Spirit is kind of speaking like this? All right, holding on to a distant memory. You have your illusion. Okay, be careful of self-delusion. I do feel like that's a shadow that hasn't grown, or is growing, okay? But it didn't move like the rest of your energy did. It wasn't nurtured the way other facets of yourself were nurtured. It's almost like the aspect of yourself that got left behind, or that got lost. We can sometimes get lost in our memories, okay? Or maybe you're trying to remember something, and you're haunting your past, and you're looking and you're sifting for some kind of answer, but you don't necessarily need that answer. Like, does that make sense? Is an energy that I'm getting here for you. So yeah, I'm getting that didn't necessarily grow with the rest of you. Although this energy is protected, it's a key energy for you, this aspect of yourself, this shadow that is in the distance, in the past, that haunted your past. It is a very important energy here that is protected, okay? And like I mentioned, yes, it just existed in the past, but it is being presented to you. It's almost as if the universe is taking you, literally taking you, scooping you up from the past and this aspect of yourself, and placing you in, moving you in the direction that you chose to move in, and putting this aspect of yourself, almost like returning it back to you. And when it's being returned back to you, it's being offered. Do you see the egg here? It's being offered as a source of renewal. Okay, there's something extremely special that is being offered to you. Okay, there's something about that energy that will transform, that will grow into something quite unexpected for you and quite beautiful for you. Okay, let's get into the shamans here before we get into the tarot cards. I feel like you're growing in such a beautiful, flow, water. It's you, Pisces, that's your energy. I feel like you're growing in such a beautiful way, and you have directed your change so beautifully and powerfully that a little part of yourself, I wouldn't say is doubtful, but is saying, well, what if I miss something? What if I missed something in the past? What if I need to go back? Let me go back. Let me see what I may have missed. Let me sift through the memories. Let me just check. Let me check. Do I have everything? Did I catch everything? Did I transform everything? It's almost like you're just double checking and making sure. That's the energy that I'm getting, because I don't feel like this is you purposefully sitting in the past because you don't want to change or you're afraid of change. I actually see that you love change. You are in the flow of directing your change. Do you see that? And I feel like you are seeing the changes occur. You are seeing the manifestations of your dreams and your goals and your wishes. You are growing, but there's just this energy of let me just check. Let me check the past one more time. And you're haunting it. You're haunting the past, and that's just creating this aspect of yourself to be distanced from the change that you are directing for yourself. Okay, and I don't know what this aspect is, but let's, everyone is different. This aspect of yourself, okay? This could be I don't feel like it's your inner child. I feel like your inner child is thriving. In fact, I feel like your inner child is transformed, is glowing, is playing, is changing, is transforming. You're using your innocent nature, like this primitive innocence with nature. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what the shadow is. I don't like the way those came out. They flipped down as well. I don't know what they are. There we go. Okay, so we got two. Two came out, okay? So you have here completion and the witness. Okay, 9 and 64. Okay, this is 10. Okay, you also have here the sorcerer at the bottom of the deck. All right, you could also be connected to Virgo. Okay, Virgo got this very powerful energy of the Time Master, just calling that out. You may resonate with that Virgo reading that we did a little while back. It was just, I think, a few weeks ago. But what Spirit here is saying is that this is completion. This is your transformation. Let it all come together. Let it all come together. You're witnessing change. You're witnessing transformation. But again, this witness energy is, I know a transformation is completing itself. I know I am directing my change. I'm growing. I'm using my instincts. I know I'm moving forward. I know things are happening. But let me walk back. Let me walk the witness. Let me witness the past one more time. Let me witness the memories. Let me witness the memories one more time. But they're done. The past is complete. Okay, do you see where Spirit is going with this message here for you? All right, I also like the fact that this is 9 and this is 64, which is 10. Okay, so this is progression and movement forward. Remember how I was saying the hand of the divine? And I kept seeing multiple hands filled with light. So you see here, the hand with light. I feel, and I got the image of Spirit was lifting this aspect of yourself from the past into the present, moving you to also kind of come full circle so that all of your facets of self can be in the present moment, can be in this space that you have directed change, okay, for more of this energy to complete. Okay, so there's this completion energy has a lot of layers to it. This is saying this is completion of the past is completed. This is also saying that your transformations are in the process of completing. Okay, you have completed a cycle. Okay, this is on to the next cycle. That's why you have directed change. Okay, you have willed it so to change your life, and so it did, to transform, to move things along. Okay, that's another completion. Okay, now Spirit is saying, now let's bring in this facet of self that's kind of haunting the past right now, and also bring it to a completion, also bring it to change, bringing it into the light. Okay? I'm getting this energy like a spirit is walking through like this fog with this light, trying to find this aspect of yourself, kind of lost in the past, lost in these memories. And they find you and they scoop you up, put you back into the present. Yeah, 10 of air, 10 of swords energy. All right, this is a good tarot. Let's get into the tarot and let's see what comes out for beautiful Pisces. Five of Cups. Five of Cups. And you have here love at the bottom of that. So Five of Cups is your overall energy. There are some losses here. But remember how I was pointing out 5? I saw 55% on my laptop, and that was the frequency for you. And here you have the 5 of Cups as the overall energy. 5 of water. I feel like there are memories that you are revisiting that hold a lot of emotional baggage, they're heavy emotions. They are emotions of loss, perhaps even grief for some of you, which are hard energies. They're hard energies because they are memories that we will always hold on to, but they don't have to be memories that hold you back. Okay, does that make sense? You can hold on to them. You'll always remember them, but they don't have to be energies that hold you back. Okay, and I feel like that's the message here. Another 5 of air. Okay, so here's that 55. That Spirit pointed out before on my laptop battery life percentage, and here's 55. Okay. And there's another 5. 5 of earth, 555. So this aspect of yourself is really going through some changes. I feel like your emotions are going through some changes. There's a lot of emotions still in the past. I'm kind of getting this energy that I've never heard this before, but I'm hearing an emotional shadow, like a shadow of emotions is stuck in the past or is reliving a really hard memory over and over and over again, almost like torturing yourself with a memory that is really, really emotional, that is hard, that, not only hits your heart, okay, your emotions, but also your mind, that dwell in your mind, that are quite difficult to cross, okay, with the fear of like falling. It's like every time you have these thoughts, there's a lot of fear. There's a lot of fear associated with them. And they take up a lot of time. They take up a lot of time away from your present moment. Five of Pentacles. Pisces, I do feel like this was a really tough emotion. A really a hard past. A hard memory to look at. But again, it doesn't have to hold you back. I feel like Spirit is really assisting you and helping you. And I do feel like this is an emotional transformation. Now that I'm unfolding this a little bit more, I feel a lot of like heart chakra opening. I feel a lot of emotions. You are being rebirthed into the hand of the divine. There's that hand, completion. There's that source of renewal. This is an emotional transformation for you. I feel like you have done a solid job moving through and directing your change. I feel like you are really excited about your future. I feel like you are extremely powerful in your present moment manifestations. There's just a really tough emotional memory that you keep revisiting, yes. And of course, the Six of Water, that depicts memories, remembrance. Okay, this is a past energy. The Six of Water. Let me get one more card. I feel like, oh my God, you can't make this up. Rebirthed into the hand of the divine. And look at the hand with the phoenix being rebirthed in the hands of the divine. Nine of air, completion. Look at the synchronicity. 9-9 frequency. Do you see that? This is an emotional transformation for you. Fortune's wheel, there's that 10, there's this movement, the wheel is turning, this is completion. I feel like a fog is lifting and there's that tower. 16. This is telling me that you have a really solid foundation, Pisces. You have set your course. And I feel like you are getting really close to something beautiful. And sometimes when we get to something beautiful, when we direct our change, when we facilitate our lives instinctively the way that we want to move, when we get really close to something, that's when past shadows arise. That's when things come up. It's almost like feeling extremely joyous and happy, and then you realize that you are really happy in that moment, and then a switch in your brain going, wait, can I really be this happy? Can I really feel this joy? And can I really experience this change? Did I really just get that job? Am I really in my new home? Am I really dating this person? Am I really in a... Gemini had this energy of it's hard to see something that's never been before. And I feel like for you, it's all about feeling something that you've never felt before, let alone seeing it. I feel like for you, it's all about the emotions. That's your realm. You rule the emotions. You rule your intuition. That's your power. And I feel like you are emotionally evolving, and that's this gift here that is being offered. Remember how I was saying this aspect of yourself? It's an emotional, it's an emotional body. It's an emotional body that's being rebirthed. It's an emotional body that is being rebirthed in the hand of the divine. I guarantee that there are going to be extremely, like your extreme intuition is going to come in. Like you're going to be exercising your intuition on a level that you have never hit before. You're going to be receiving downloads that you never thought that you would receive, let alone dissect and understand. Because I know what it feels like to receive a message and not know what on earth you just heard or what it means. But you are going to be able to flow deeper into your emotions, deeper into your intuition, deeper into your instincts that connect you higher consciously to the divine, to spirit, to realms and dimensions. It's strengthening your connection. So yes, this is an emotional transformation, but I feel like just like how this completion energy had multiple layers and messages, your transformation is hitting a lot of different things. You're having an emotional body transformation, which is hitting your intuition, your third eye, right? We had that eye light sensitivity because you are receiving, you're going to be receiving new downloads. Clearer visions. Remember how I was saying a fog is being lifted, okay? This is a very emotional transformation for you. So whatever happened in the past, whatever you went through, oh, getting emotional, is a blessing in disguise. It's a gift that you haven't seen all this time, but you will see it. It's a gift. Because what you have gone through and what you have witnessed in your life you can use that energy and transform it into power. And let me tell you something, the divine, spirit, God, whoever you choose, whatever your faith is, the universe has been witnessing you. The universe has been witnessing your growth, the way you have been moving, your choices, when you cry, when you laugh, when you are angry, all of the above, everything. And there's just something here that they witness you may need a little bit of help in. You don't need to feel locked down in emotional baggage, in this emotional energy. They can assist you in bearing the burden of carrying it, but also transforming it. This is like one of the heaviest energies I've felt emotionally, on an emotional level, and I'm surprised I'm not crying, because I usually do in these types of readings. But what I feel the most with this, if I'm gonna be real honest with you, is power. Is this energy right here. Rebirthed into the hand of the divine. You have always been witnessed. You have always been seen. You have always been protected with everything that you have gone through. Everything. I feel like you feel like bogged down with whatever energy that you keep revisiting and distancing yourself from the present moment to haunt the past. I feel like it's bogging you down emotionally when there are plenty of incredible things happening for you in the now moment, that you are facilitating change, that you are directing change, that you are instinctively feeling out and saying, I'm manifesting this, I'm getting rid of that, I'm creating this, I am bringing in towers, I am creating towers, I'm demolishing towers, I am creating the space that I want to create. And boy, is it beautiful. And it is you. This emotional transformation, this psychic transformation, this intuitive transformation, I'm seeing now 333. Did I say 333? 3. Again, it's a gift. It's being offered to you. That emotional energy is being healed. And as it, because I'm seeing it very energetically, that emotional energy is being healed. And as it heals, it transforms, okay, into this egg, okay? And then it is rebirthed. And when it is rebirthed, okay, that completion cycle again occurs. And there's a beautiful, beautiful energy here with the Wheel of Fortune and the 9 of Air. This is a wonderful release, but I'm seeing new thought patterns coming in. Okay, I'm not seeing any stuck patterns, okay, or stuck memories being replayed over and over and over again. I'm seeing them freed and released. Okay, I'm seeing them be accepted, loved, and nurtured. Sometimes we just need to love and nurture our past and say, yeah, that happened, okay. I'll cry about it, but it's okay. So I'm seeing it be lighter for you to carry around, light enough for you to spread your wings more. Okay? There are wonderful opportunities here, Fortune's Wheel. I want to get into that. Okay, I'm going to get into that because these are things, this Tower energy is bringing in a little bit of a surprise, especially with the Wheel of Fortune, maybe something that you didn't see, something really unexpected as, you know, you go through this powerful emotional transformation. And as you're facilitating and directing the change in your life, there's a little gift here that the universe leaves for you. Okay? So let's move in. I hope that helped and I hope that resonated. Let's move into your love reading. But before I move into your love reading, I'm going to pull some cards. These are the teacup oracles, I believe. Okay. Here we go. And we're going to see if any other messages need to come out regarding money, anything in your life, okay? And we'll get into your specific love reading. Okay. For Pisces. Oh, success. Okay, let's get one more. There we go. And you got April. Okay, so you have success in April, and the month of January is sticking out. At the bottom of January is love. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Let's get the tea leaves. Pull these down a little bit here. Okay. So I'm getting okay, one more. There we go. Finish shuffling, see what else. All right. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, you have here wall, misunderstanding. And then you have here scissors, disappointment in some affair. You have here the mice, discord among friends or family, but it's just a simple misunderstanding, okay? At the bottom of that wall is ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Underneath that is excitement. Okay, you also have here feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. Okay, we will dissect all this. Okay, we will understand this a little bit more. All right, so first thing first, for your career. Okay, I'm seeing here career. There's a lot of success in your endeavors. If you're starting a new job, I'm seeing a lot of success with that. Business endeavors, business ideas. Oh, sorry. Oh, that's interesting. Hold on. Only a few cards flipped up though. The Empress, the Moth, and the Six of Wands. Interesting. Okay. Why do I feel like that's a little bit of a sign? I'm gonna shuffle anyways. Alright, I haven't touched these in a while, so. Alright, their energies are kind of like newly coming in, but they're kind of coming in hot. I feel like that's pretty symbolic. Okay, let's check out your overall energy. We're gonna put all this together because I feel like there's a lot of different energies that are coming out. Okay, you do have here the Six of Pentacles. All right, that's your overall energy. So as I mentioned, for your career, I am seeing a lot of success, especially if there's something new that you are recently getting into. I'm seeing it thriving. I'm seeing you thrive in this new environment that you're placing yourself in, okay? There's a lot of benefits that you're going to receive from this new job, like literally benefits that you've never had before. I see that you're going to be taking care of your friends or your family regarding those benefits. Like a lot of people are going to benefit from what you're doing, okay, career-wise, all right? You're going to be helping a lot of people with your success, okay? But I am seeing, like, choose who you help very carefully, because someone may be very insincere about coming to you for aid or coming to you for help. It's almost as if I kind of see them, you know, seeing your fruitfulness, seeing your success, and being quite insincere about coming to you. It's almost like they feel like they're taking advantage of you in this situation. Okay, so that's a message for, that's a small message that needed to come through there. So I'm getting that, okay, there was something that occurred in April, so this is recent past, just an energy that we're tapping into, and this January is something in the future, okay, so next year. So this is January 2024 regarding love. Okay, but I'm seeing that there was some kind of discord or some kind of shift in love that occurred this past April. There was some kind of disappointment, someone that you recently cut off. Okay. There were a lot of misunderstandings in that situation. I am also seeing that there may be some misunderstandings around friends, family members at this time. I don't know if Mercury is in retrograde, but just the communication, I feel like just communication is off. Someone is afraid of communicating their feelings. They're not very clear on communicating what they want. I don't know if this is you or just people around you that are just afraid of communicating what it is that they need, or perhaps this is the situation that you were in where communicating needs wasn't like a safe space to do. Okay, let me get your tarot cards and see, because I am seeing in January of 2024, there is romance here for you, but they're giving me in the far distant future. This is just the energy that it is. So let's see. Okay. You have your snake again, this completion energy. So this came out in your spiritual growth message. So the energy is very similar to your romantic love life, where you're going to be experiencing a lot of endings in your romantic world. Okay, let's just say your romantic dimension is you're going to be experiencing a lot of endings. Okay, I feel like you are kind of taking a break right now, Pisces, regarding romance. I feel like you are the Daughter of Pentacles, and you're taking kind of like an outside look. You're the outside looking in. I don't know why I can't talk right now. Kind of to get a bigger and larger viewpoint. I keep hearing the word advantage. I have advantage. Advantage of time. It's almost like use the time right now that you have decided to not pursue relationships or not pursue a connection further or not talk to anybody. I feel like this is an advantage. Okay, this is an advantage. Okay, for you to kind of look at things, close things that you need to close out. I do feel like there was a connection that you ended in April. Yeah, black egg. Again, that truth, that communication. The black egg is all about communication. and one's truth. I feel like someone wasn't truthful about what they wanted, about who they are. So in my channeled messages for your love, I saw a vision of a figure I couldn't see yet. It was just their silhouette. So perhaps that's why Spirit is giving me January, because I saw that vision. Your energy is talking to me like this collective Pisces that I'm picking up on. Your energy is giving me a far distant future, okay, of January 2024. That's when your love is really going to, your love world is really going to take off, okay? I feel like you're going to meet this person in January. I feel like this group hasn't met their person yet. The gazelle. Hi. Yeah, I feel like you are watching. Yeah, there's the Ace of Wands. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, this is a new romance. This is a new romance. Oh, I just heard Lady Gaga in my head. But that's bad romance. But the way it sounded in my head was the tune of that song. But instead of bad romance, I heard new romance. You've heard the Daughter of Cups, Five of Swords. You've heard the Cheetah. And then you have here the Seven of Cups. Really interesting energy. Yeah, there's the Two of Cups. Okay, love it. There's the Two of Cups. Underneath that, Ten of Swords, Four of Swords, Three of Wands, and there's the golden egg, okay? We had this golden egg, well, we had an egg over here in your spiritual growth message. So if you came from your spiritual growth message, you understand how this is completely relevant in your romantic reading, your romance, because there's a lot of things that are ending and completing. You got this card as well. Okay, so your spiritual growth reading and your romantic reading is mirrored. Okay, there's mirrored energies here. So that's beautiful. Man, my throat chakra in your energy. So I feel like with this group that I'm picking up on, there was a recent ending. There was a Ten of Swords kind of ending. This could be a betrayal, but this is something where it's almost like experiencing the worst kind of heartbreak, experiencing pain, experiencing a relationship that was truly disappointing, because there's disappointment in some affair. And I feel like this is something that you have to heal from. This is something that you are healing from. Some of you, this is the energy that was picked up on and felt during the spiritual growth message, where, there could be a memory of this person that you keep revisiting, or revisiting the pain, revisiting the heartbreak. But again, that energy doesn't have to lock you down. It doesn't have to take you down, okay? It doesn't have to lay so heavily on your heart, okay? So I really am sorry for what you have gone through. It's not an easy energy to go through. There is healing here, as we talked about in your spiritual growth. And there is Three of Wands. There is a really beautiful love that is in the near future here for you. So Spirit is really saying, take advantage of the time that you have right now. This is the time right now to focus on your career. This is a time to focus on self. We talked a lot of different layers of transformation of self in your spiritual growth message, this massive emotional transformation, your intuition is transforming, your psychic gifts are transforming and heightening and reaching new heights and reaching new levels. I see that you're also learning how to be patient in love here with the gazelle, where I feel that you have rushed into things, cheetah energy, in the past. This cheetah is kind of moving in this direction in the spread, and the card beside it is the Five of Swords and the Daughter of Cups. I am seeing some emotional immaturity. I don't feel like this is you. It could be your energy of just being I'm getting like a naive kind of energy here with the Daughter of Cups, a little bit of emotional immaturity, and reliving relationship patterns and jumping into those relationship patterns that you knew didn't work for you in the past, but you were comfortable with them because it's what you experienced, and it's something that you have known. It's something that you have felt. And this is something that we talked about in your spiritual growth reading, where it's hard for you to step into something that you haven't felt before, but you absolutely desire to feel something different, to feel a different kind of love, to feel a depth of love that you know you deserve to have, because that is something that you give here with the Six of Pentacles. You are all about reciprocity right now. And if it's not benefiting your peace, if it's not being received, or if they're not receiving your love the way that you deserve your love to be received, and vice versa, it's not serving you any good. It's not benefiting you. It's not benefiting your growth and the love that you want to nurture in your life, and for someone to nurture you. So I feel like you are all about feeling. Again, Gemini had this message of it's hard to see something that's never been before. And for you, it's all about feeling. It's hard to put yourself in a position to feel something that's never been felt before. And I feel like there is this love that you've never felt before, but it's a feeling that you know you deserve to feel. Okay, and it's coming, but you've never felt it. You've only had these patterns, okay, of relationships that you were kind of stuck in. It was almost like the same relationship over and over again, but a different person. So I am seeing that pattern again complete itself, okay? It's almost like you are ending karmic relationships. Okay, you're ending karmic relationships. And I feel like a lot of you ended that in April, this past April, okay? So just a few months ago, all right? Yeah, you have ended karmic relationships. Okay, it's almost like that was your last karmic relationship. And in January 2024, Spirit is saying, between now and then, take advantage of this time that you have, okay? Because this time that you have right now is a gift, right? We talked about that in your spiritual growth reading. To birth new energies, Ace of Wands, Seven of Cups, for you to direct your energy and your focus somewhere else. No longer here, but somewhere else, okay? A love that you have never felt before, but a love that you know you deserve to feel. It's like, it's almost as if you know what it feels like, you desire it, you want it. It's like, I can feel it. I can feel this love that I want to feel, but I haven't truly felt it. It's like, where is that? That's what I feel here with this Ace of Wands. And it's almost like that cup decided to turn itself down towards the sun to give birth to this energy, to this Two of Cups. That this is an experience, okay, that you're gonna have in the near future. Three of Wands. Okay, so this is a love that you're going to experience in the near future. Golden egg. Okay, this is a beautiful gift, a beautiful offer, a beautiful energy that is birthing into your now experience, January 2024. I know this is not what most likely people like to hear. They want to know what's going on in June or July or August, September, but this is just the way the energy is. I read messages that come through in your space, all right? A marriage will take place, either romantic or business, okay? We're reading for your love life. You have your love, January. I know this is going to hit those that they're going to be like, man, I know. All right? So take advantage of the time that you have right now. All right? This love is in the near future. All right. I love you guys so very much. I hope this resonated with you. I hope it helped. Until next time.